Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the War Report. I'm your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW and how we feeling this week. What's going on?
What's going on? Not much. Ever since I got my car back, I've been back in the gym, so I've been going pretty hard in the gym. I think hurt my back a little bit. I don't know what I did. Like I had like a real I don't know, like a pinched nerve or something. That shit hurt. But also speaking of the car, bro, you know what? I've never had a fast car before, like for real, like with some real like horsepower on it and shit. I think I might be a car guy, bro. Like, I like driving fast.
Yeah, you
I
about to
didn't,
get
I
pulled
didn't, I
over.
didn't think that was my thing, but I really like driving this car. Like I'm really having a great. I hate driving, and like I'm having a great time driving this car. I don't
Hey,
know if it's because it's new or because it's fast, but I'm having a blast.
if you're a car guy, hey, find your car community, bro. Link up at the racetrack.
You're gonna give me a
Yeah,
little,
race for pink slips, my nigga.
yeah, right. I ain't trying to drive that fast. I ain't ready for all that.
Nigga call you a hoe on the track and be like, "Hey man, put your car on the line, eh?" I bet he shut the fuck up.
What if he's like, yeah, and then I gotta really do it.
Smoking shit. What you
You're
scared
right.
of, bro?
You're right.
No false bravado, bruh.
What's
Um,
going on with you, Cyrus?
I moved, so that's been a
Oh, look at that. You moved. Are you like long distance or like
no. I'm
okay? I want to say what the
I moved into a spot.
all
Yeah.
right.
So in a week, kind of picked up everything and then moved along. That shit was ass. Oh my God. Um.
Yeah, moving's not fun.
Yeah, so fuck my last landlord, eat my ass nigga. Uh Also pick up the phone call, fuck nigga, so I could goddamn give you the key.
You feel me?
Um yeah, there's that, and then pretty much nothing's really going on. It's midterm, so I'm trying to survive, bruh. This shit hard, bruh. This shit
No one said
weighing
it
on
was
my soul,
nobody.
bruh.
Nobody said it was easy.
Yeah, this shit weighing on my soul, bruh. This shit sucks. Um Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just trying to get ahead on that. Um Hell
Oh, did
Divers, I tried my best, but
I heard y'all niggas
we
lost, bro? Y'all blew it.
oh,
Y'all let the Autobots cook y'all.
hey bro, a loss for me is a loss for you too, nigga. Um
I wasn't in them trenches.
yeah, you wasn't doing your
I
part. Go
wasn't
to
doing my
hell,
part.
nigga.
I haven't been able to game all. I haven't done played any games like all week, bro.
Yeah, you ain't do your part, fuck nigga. Get out of here. Um getting ready for Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Yes,
Looking forward to
sir. I
playing
saw.
that.
You know what's interesting? My I wish I had the YouTube channel, but my YouTube algorithm, like this channel keeps getting recommended to me. It's like it's all about like JRPGs and stuff. I gotta send it to you. It might be like interesting. It's like they do like little like hour long, 2 hour long, like kind of like
Oh, trust me.
90s JRP shit. You probably already seen it.
I got my avenues for that.
You probably already seen it, but I'm gonna try to send it to you anyway. But yeah, I've been watching those. Just kind of something like when I would go to lay down, just kind of watch it, listen
Hmm.
to it, till I fall asleep. Um, Interesting stuff. I got I've never really been an RPG guy. Very few in my life, especially no Final Fantasies. I think I played Final like the original Final Fantasy 7 maybe like an hour or two. Like I think my cousin had like the demo or something like that.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I haven't played a lot of Final Fantasy. I probably my all time favorite um RPG, one of the few others I ever played outside of like Pokemon, would be Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the first one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man,
Uh that's a
what
that's
a
a solid
game.
pick.
What a
Yeah, no,
game,
that's a
man.
solid pick. I like those a lot too, man. Those shits definitely go fucking crazy. I always like KOTOR 2 a little bit more.
I had fun with
Um,
that one too.
yeah, that one's fucking great. Yeah, I love playing KOTOR. Those games are fucking fantastic. Um, yeah, that's a solid RPG list. I ain't gonna lie.
Fable. I like
Um,
Fable too, if that counts.
I can't get down. I can't. I've grown
I
past
don't know how well it's aged, but at the time when
that
Fable came
shit.
out, I was really fucking with.
And you know what? Yeah, I was fucking with it too. I don't know. I felt like it was just like there was I don't know, man. I feel like it's kind of like the game is kind of crass.
I
So
gotta
like
check it. I gotta play it again. I don't remember anything. I remember having a good time, but I can't
I'm gonna
say.
send you this video that I saw way back. That was like a long that's a long little Fable video.
Okay,
I
a retrospective.
yeah, a little retrospective joint. Oh, like he plays through the whole thing, so you could like watch
Oh,
it
it's a
back and
playthrough. Okay, cool, cool.
well
All right,
not like a playthrough where you like watch him play the whole thing, but he'll like do all the side quests and then he'll like
gotcha. I think
he'll
I might have seen that. Maybe I'm bugging. I don't know. Oh, I am bugging. How could I forget Mass Effect 2? That's my all like one of my all time favorite games. Oh, Mass Effect 2
oh
is
man.
absolutely up there. What am
Mm-hmm.
I doing?
Is that it's
That's
an
one of my all
RPG.
time favorites.
It's yeah,
Yeah,
it's an
it's an
RPG.
RPG. That's
It's a shooter
absolutely an
RPG.
RPG. It's a shooter RPG, but it's an
Yeah.
RPG for
Yeah, no,
sure.
Mass Effect is great. I wish I got to finish three. I couldn't get through three.
Two
I
is
really
is
couldn't.
really just two for me. One I don't like. Three is fine, but two is the one I'm like I really fuck with.
One is cool. One is cool. Two is that shit. Like
Two is amazing.
if you're just like, damn, do I really have to play all of them? No, just play two.
No, just go to two.
Just go straight to two, bro. You'll be perfectly fine. Um, yeah, two is the best. Like I remember playing. Me and Justin were playing it. Because we both copped the master the collection or whatever. It was like
Mhm.
mad low.
Yeah,
Um,
I got it too. I think it was like $20 when I bought it or something like that. Probably cheaper. I don't even remember.
I like me and my cousin. We had all of them.
Yeah,
I could not get through one. I thought it was extremely boring. But I think now going back and playing it myself, I just felt like it was a little more grounded. And then,
yeah.
obviously two is a lot more polished. So, it's nothing too crazy.
Much better
Uh,
UI, much better controls.
yeah.
Two,
And
two,
so,
they got everything right.
yeah, two, they got everything right. And then three, man,
Wasn't feeling the story.
three's
Wasn't feeling the story.
three's
Wasn't feeling the side
ass.
character. Wasn't feeling the characters. None of it.
That shit is ass, bro. No, I just thought it was weird. Like, and it's definitely just those games of that era where it was just like, third person cover shooter, Gears of War.
Yeah,
Um,
especially on the Xbox. That was
yeah,
Xbox's whole shit.
that was the era of where, shooters run shit.
Yeah,
So I remember when I was playing it and I was telling Justin, I was just like, dog, I have shot so many bullets in this like first like 5 minutes of the game, bro. Where's like the role playing? Where's the like, the shit that I'm like, a nigga here for? Give it to me, nigga. What the fuck?
you get
So I
it.
didn't make it that far. I think I made it to the Mars mission, and then I was just like, all right, bro, I'm tired. I made it to the Mars mission and then hung my hat up. I was
Yeah,
not having
I'm look.
fun.
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody enjoy new Final Fantasy though. I saw Chris Move. You know who Chris Move is? Like the
The
YouTuber.
the basketball nigga.
Yeah, he's doing a fucking playthrough of Final Fantasy. That man. He done other games outside of 2K. He done like
Mhm.
Grand Theft Auto and stuff, but I don't know why watching him play Final Fantasy. I might just watch it because that sounds kind of funny.
That
Watching
shit
Chris
gonna give
Moo
you
play an RPG.
that shit gonna give you a headache, bro.
He's already three uploads in. So I'm gonna lay down and watch that after we record.
Um, yeah, no, Final Fantasy is a great game. I'm looking forward to playing that. Um, the thing that's unfortunate, Helldivers, yeah, you're not gonna see me for a little bit.
Yeah, it's all right.
Um,
That's one less person that's on the server anyway.
yeah, so you other niggas can get your servers are fixed. Anybody can go up right now, which is cool.
Oh, okay,
But
that's good.
yeah, it's up, bruh. I'm gonna have a fucking blast defending my planet, bruh. Let's do this. And then yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, Final Fantasy is the thing right now. So like yeah, that shit game not gonna see me for a minute.
Hmm.
Or
Okay. If
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say as far as in the trenches goes, there ain't no trenches. Ain't nothing going on. If anything, A writer left NXT. I don't even know his name. I don't really care that much. Um, hopefully he found something better. You know what I mean? I know the job market's tough. A lot of people losing
Oh
jobs
yeah, every
everywhere.
industry right now.
I saw Sony just drop like what 700 or something like that.
Complexes did their thing.
Yeah,
Sony
it's
did their thing. Insomniac did their thing.
it's a
EA just
mess,
did their
dude.
thing. Apparently, oh, shit. What was it? It's gonna happen. The press release is gonna be going out tomorrow, but uh, UMG, which is also another, I believe, another Sony thing.
Damn,
They're also gonna be doing layoffs. Like, yeah, that COVID hire and bringing people back into the offices, initiative that motherfuckers are so obsessed with. Um,
it's old people.
yeah, right. Yeah, I think shit's kind of cooked for a lot of folks or like a lot of industries right now. So it's just tough.
It's crazy. It's so hard looking at the world and just not be pessimistic about shit. Like there's nothing of positive. Like I feel like there's nothing positive going on right now outside of like wrestling. You know what I mean? For me, the world's falling to shit, but like WWE is good again. So like you know what I mean? There's like
At
a
least
trade off,
at least WWE cracking, bro. Um,
bro.
yeah, no, for tech, music, social, like I don't know, like every job is like
It's
or
not even
every
bro.
industry.
The casinos out here, two of the biggest casinos in the country, they're doing layoffs again too. I heard. So it's like it's everywhere. People are just losing jobs.
Yeah, that shit.
So if you got something good, and as long as if you can tolerate it, try to stick around because
If you
everybody's
can
looking for
tolerate
jobs.
it.
Dog. Yeah, don't diminish your mental health trying to stay at a job you hate. Please don't do that. Oh,
Yeah. Um, but yeah, nothing's really going on in the biz, which is like that shit cool with me, man.
that's fine. I
The
like a light week sometimes.
yeah, we got to talk about wrestling eventually, Quan.
I know we were an hour in. I just want to see real quick.
What
Oh,
is it?
Beyonce.
The motherfucker was talking about the challenge for mad long, and
I know. Fuck it. Fuck it.
yeah, I
It's
never
Texas
really
Hold'em
seen.
by Beyonce. Good song. I'm not a country guy. Good song though. I'm fucking with it. And then Jack Harlow loving on me. I also like that song.
I need
I
to
gotta be honest.
I need to do my Beyonce deep dive because I was hanging out with the girlies and they were just like, "You don't know this song?" And I was just
Bro,
like,
can you
"Huh."
please can you please just give Renaissance a run? I wish I could listen to Renaissance for the first time again. I really do.
And you know what?
I was amazed when I heard that album.
just for you tomorrow, I'll listen to this shit.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. I remember going on a walk and I was just like, this is one of the most incredible things I ever heard in my life.
Hmm.
All right, you
Uh,
want to talk wrestling now?
sure. AEW. We're gonna try to breeze through this shit. Because I didn't think this episode really had anything going on except
Oh yeah,
the
none of the
opening
big
segment,
name, none of the big names
and
really
closing
wrestled.
segment.
Yeah.
Uh, let me just pull up the Revolution card really fast. So, it was reported that last week that Hangman Page possibly suffered an injury, which was quickly debunked by the world Meltzer's group. Them fuck niggas. Um,
Wrestling Observer.
yeah, the Wrestling Observer are dumb niggas. Um, yeah, like it didn't really like if it was just gonna be an angle, it didn't really need to be debunked. Uh,
Well,
like
there was fear that he still would have had to miss the show because of some other situation going on that wasn't
okay.
clarified. So there, I mean, it wasn't just. I think they were using the injury as a way to just in case.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm gonna keep a note of that, but I'm still going to say this. I felt like that, like I don't know, I felt like it was weird to have like this sort of like injury angle, uh, on the go home. And I'm sure that there's been plenty of times in wrestling where, you know, somebody came back from injury like on the pay-per-view. I mean, on the go home show or stuff like that. I just mean, running the injury angle like 2 weeks before the pay per view or like a week before the pay per view. I don't know, I just found that weird, but it is what it is. Doesn't matter anyway because there was actual reason behind it. Um, I thought it was cool. I thought the segment was cool. Um,
I missed the first few minutes.
I
We
think,
discussed that earlier, so I don't know
yeah.
exactly what happened.
I think for Hangman's like particular spot, when I tuned into the show, he was being booed. Um,
He's healing, brother.
yeah, I'm just saying that that's all I'm gonna say. Samoa Joe smoked them boys on the mic. Um, as Joe would tend to do. And then Swerve, what he tends to do is people I saw a tweet saying that AEW stepped it up in the promo department, and then I was just like, how when Swerve made like three WWE references in 2 minutes.
What
Um
did he say? I didn't get to see it.
um, he mentioned Samoa Joe. He said that he was going to send Samoa Joe back to commentary in the Poncho, which is a reference
Ooh.
to the WrestleMania thing. I wasn't supposed to be here. Like I went from cruiserweight to like whatever the fuck. And at that, I was just like, dog, like, were you ever on 205 Live? Like, um, I'm pretty sure 205 Live was like already dying and they stopped putting people on that show
I'm sure
by the
Swerve was
time.
on 205 Live at one point.
But probably when it was like in its level up like era where they really just stopped having like cruiserweights only on that shit. Um
What was Swerve called in NXT? It wasn't Strickland. It was what?
Scott.
Sir Scott. That's right.
Um but yeah,
Yeah,
that
he was
was
on
it.
205. Yeah, it was definitely the later 205 Live, but it was still 205
Yeah,
Live.
where it was just like we're just having you for extra NXT matches, like that's all it really was.
Yeah,
Um
no, he had a few 205. Yeah, he was on 205 Live, 205 Live a lot, actually. I'm
yeah.
looking at it.
Sucks for us that he made it out. Yeah, I didn't find that back segment too crazy or really anything of that matter.
By the time
Um
I came in, Hangman hit Swerve with the crutch. That's the first thing I saw. So I don't know anything past
Oh
that.
damn.
So,
Yeah, you came at like the ass end of that shit.
so yeah, I saw Samoa Joe was just like, I'm whoop both of y'all asses, and then
Hmm.
yeah, Heyman hit him with the cross, and then he was like, "You're not injured." I was like, "Okay, cool." I'm happy. I'm happy it's still a triple threat. I think the match
Yeah.
quality. If it was just a Joe solo match, I don't know. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
No
agree
Swerve.
with
I
that
don't know
as
if that would have worked
well,
out.
but and it's just a thing where like Samoa Joe is clearly leagues ahead of these two on the microphone and sometimes in the ring. Um that like it sucks that like Samoa Joe is like transitional champion. Like um because I really don't want to see either of these two guys have it. Um the recurring theme on the show is the Bucks looking for Sting. They do about three bad promo backstage promos. No, two bad backstage promos, and then they in a I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's live. Where they went into Sting's locker room. So I was gonna call it a vignette, but I'm pretty sure it's just another backstage segment. Where they look for Sting and Sting just has bats hanging in his locker room. Why?
What you
Like the
mean?
locker
Why
room, the
Sting has a
locker
bat?
room, the locker room could have just been empty.
Nah, man,
Why
you got to bring
why
the Sting
why are
mind
you
game
why are you hanging bats, bro?
because the bats hang. Ah, see, I see what he did there.
Ah,
Okay.
like, he's
Ah,
Batman.
yeah. You feel me? He's
Yeah.
Joker and Batman. He's both.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Aha.
Someone killed this man. Um, the Bucks come out at the end of the show and they're basically going to the ramp and they're gonna call out Sting. Their new music is terrible, but I guess that's just the heel thing to have terrible
Oh,
music,
yeah.
except if you're Jericho. You gotta have a sing along. Um,
That's all
and
Jericho
then
got at this point. That's
yeah,
literally all he has left.
um, this whole segment does the Sting tropes. Darby Allin is in a Sting mask and he takes it off, puts the wall up on the Bucks, and then the
Pops.
Bucks the Bucks get the upper hand on him, and then Ric Flair comes out. I think this was the worst part of this.
Yeah, what
Uh,
the fuck? This is so unnecessary.
they tried to make it seem like Ric Flair turned, and they tried to make it seem like he turned last week, and then this week they were just like, ah, no, we was just playing. Not really. They probably should have did that a lot sooner. And have Ric Flair be more like,
Or just not do it at all.
yeah, or just not do it at all. Like if you were gonna go with this, do it right or not at all. And they
Nigga,
chose to
we don't need Ric Flair for this. I don't understand. Like, well, who asked for that? I mean, Sting probably, but
Ric
like
Flair.
Sting and Ric Flair.
Ric Flair begged for this.
Like, please, like, bro, come on, man. Let me. I need this check.
You
I need it.
you seen the documentary Beyond the Mat?
It's been a long time.
I was just gonna reference what is it? I think it's
I want
Jake
that
the
book.
Snake, either Jake the Snake or Rick Bret Hart's like friend begging to be part of his
No, that was Terry Funk.
oh yeah, Terry Funk's like friend. He was like, please, bro, let me be part of the band. Please, bro.
That's the funniest part of the fucking thing. And Terry Funk's so fucking nice. He's like, yeah, well, I'll see what I can do.
And then
Like a
had him be the
referee or something.
referee. Yeah.
Yeah, like a referee.
Um, I feel like that's what Ric Flair did. Terrible camera work. Sting music plays, and then the Bucks head up to the ramp, and then the cameraman hits the what is it? Down an X like in Resident Evil. So you see behind him real quick.
What?
I felt like that camera angle was so unnecessary. If you're gonna cut to Sting coming down from the rafters anyway,
I might have missed that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really sure what you're talking about. I might have missed that
what
part.
when the Bucks go up to the ramp, the cameraman goes in front of the like so the cameraman's back is to the Bucks, and when they get to the top of the ramp, the cameraman goes in front of them so you can see the ring.
Okay.
One, you're making it clear that Sting is not coming from the fucking ramp. And what was the point of doing that camera angle if he was going to come from the top anyway?
I don't know.
If they would have cut to him coming down and then the guy doing the thing, and then you would see that he's already like, he's down there, and it could be like, like a Batman type shot or whatever, but that's just me and my artistic gene.
You think Christopher Nolan's producing AEW Dynamite? The
You know,
fuck
they
a
pay
Batman shot.
they pay these niggas a lot. You'd think they would do good work.
You think
Um,
we just now getting good work from WWE 40 years later.
yeah, facts. Yeah, and the rest of the segments, whatever.
I pop for Sting coming down from the right. I didn't think he would do that at his age.
And shit, I
I,
thought he was gonna do it at the pay-per-view.
that never crossed my mind that he would do that. I thought that was really cool. That saved this segment from being one of the worst segments I've ever seen. Ric Flair, we didn't get into Ric Flair's punches,
Oh,
his work punches.
yeah. What is it? He does the slowest eye poke and the slowest punch to the Bucks, and
Bro,
they had
those
the
punches were so nasty.
Ric Flair's
Sit your
evil,
old
bro.
ass down, bro. What are you doing?
AEW needs to learn when to say no. Like
Sometimes you
I,
gotta tell niggas no.
I feel like after that first slow ass eye poke, Nick Jackson should just step back and super kick the shit out of him.
Bro, that shit was at half speed. How you not see it?
They're this.
Oh
God, they're
man, that
so
was
stupid, bro.
yeah. Ric Flair, sit your ass down, bro. Don't. I hope he doesn't get involved in the fuck. I feel like he's gonna be involved in the finish somehow. I don't even know how. It was all stupid. Yeah. Last Dynamite for Sting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Good run,
I.
man. If you think about it, I think Dustin's like the only guy left who wrestled in the '80s is still wrestling.
What do you mean? Ric Flair was right there.
He ain't wrestling, nigga. Dustin had a match a week ago.
What is it? Jeff Jarrett still be
Oh
wrestling?
yeah, Jared. Yeah, Jared. Still, that's true. Like, was he? Did he wrestle in the '80s? He must have, right?
What is it?
He might have.
I don't
Let me
know.
see. When did he start wrestling?
Lawler Lane will probably do an appearance every now and then in some Memphis promotion.
Some indie.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett started wrestling in '86. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Jake the Snake, he'll hit a DDT every now and then.
that nigga is not wrestling. Yeah. Okay, so it's just Dustin and Jeff Jarrett. I don't think any WWE guys from the '80s are still wrestling, right?
Mm.
No. Okay. Yeah. So Yeah, there's only about two left. Taker's done.
Hmm.
Um, Mako Satomura, that's it. She's still wrestling.
Because is
I don't
she
even think she
is
wrestled in the 80s. She
she
didn't wrestle in the 80s, actually. I don't
is
think she
she
wrestled in the 80s.
is she really part of the WWE roster, bruh?
Yeah, she there. She there. I'm just looking real quick. Yeah, there's no old niggas. The oldest nigga is Truth, and I don't think he wrestled till like 2000, like late 90s.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're
Hmm.
we're we're down to the last 80 stars. I think Ricky Morton still wrestles on the Indies. Remember the nigga was doing Canadian
Nigga
Destroyers
doing,
on Dynamite?
yeah,
What the fuck?
and people
Uh,
was fucking with it. I was like, Jesus Christ, bruh.
was the Ricky Morton old ass down? I think Rob Van
Hmm.
Dam might have been wrestling during the 80s. Actually,
Check it so we could go into
you can
Revolution
go ahead and do it.
predictions.
You can go ahead.
Okay. So
1990. Damn, we
someone
were, we were close. All right.
someone got injured or something happened, so we're not getting the Meat Madness match.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, who asked for the Meat Madness match in the first place?
Now, I'm sure you was cool with it anyway.
No, I was not. First of all, my tweet specifically said I was not cool with Meat Madness. That's exactly what my tweet said. Don't try to play me.
Um, so we're getting the All-Star Scramble match and the
Do we
competitors so
know?
far. The
Uh,
some of the competitors listed so far. There's two TBA, I'm pretty sure, for Rampage and Collision. They're gonna have like qualifying matches, I guess, or both of them happening on Rampage. Who knows? So far we have Chris Jericho, Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer, Hook, Brian Cage, and two TBAs. Winner will be receiving a future world title match. Well, to be specific, a AEW World Championship match.
okay. I'll take that over Meat Madness, I guess. A
Who
match
would
that
like
has
to
some kind
win?
of point to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause like the Meat Madness, it was just a meme. At least with this All Star Scramble, there's a reason for it.
Hmm.
Fine by me.
Lance Archer is gonna win.
Lance Archer Swerve is nasty. That's a nasty first feud.
Shit, you think shit? Who you going in? Hook nigga?
Shit, I don't know. Maybe
Actually, I'm gonna
it
go
could
with
be.
one of the
It could be Jericho.
Jericho Swerve. Ooh, that
You
window
know
looking
Jericho.
mighty. This
You know
window
Jericho
looking.
thirsty to
This
get involved
win.
in that. He said a new hot nigga. Yeah, let me get in. Let me get in on this.
This window looking mighty fine to jump out of. Um. Yeah. I'm gonna go with one of the TBA niggas. I don't think. Because I think
Are
there's a
we doing
lot of people
predictions?
that. Yeah, we're doing predictions now. I just feel
Okay.
like so whoever wins, like this next person is gonna be a whatever challenger. Um.
Yeah.
Also, you just brought back the rankings, and then you're gonna give niggas number one contendership.
You, you're making too much sense, Cyrus. Don't do that.
My bad, my bad, my bad, my
Don't do
bad.
that. What are you doing?
Moving on, we got FTR versus Blackpool Combat Club. Um,
I like that six man. I thought the one that was on Dynamite. I do think the referee let them niggas just fight in the ring. All six of them fight in the ring for far too long. But besides that, I
Mhm.
did like the match.
I thought I thought it was long and boring.
They did get a lot of time.
Yeah. Uh, I'm gonna go Blackpool Combat Club here because FTR hasn't really been doing anything like
Well,
anything that
they
really
were
puts them towards the road to the tag titles again.
well, they did have the feud with House of Black, which I thought really helped them out. They got some really good matches out of that, and I do think they helped them as far as a tag team goes. They
Mm-hmm.
feel like they had a little bit more momentum as compared to last year. But BCC they don't really lose. Moxley had not lost this year, and I don't think Claudio's lost this year either. So I can see them keeping that going. I can see them having a tag title run soon. Actually, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
um, if they beat the Bucks,
Um,
ew, are we gonna get the fucking BCC versus Bucks? Have they done that
yes.
already?
Yes. And you will be getting it again.
Oh, that sucks. All right.
Um, Christian Cage versus Daniel Garcia for the TNT Championship. I'm just gonna go Christian Cage.
Yeah, I'm surprised Adam Coble's not on the show.
He will be on this show. He will be in this nigga's corner for sure, or coming post match.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, you're probably right. I will go Christian Cage as well. I don't think Daniel Garcia is going to win this, at least not yet. I could see him winning it down the line if he resigns. I know his contract's up at some point this year, right?
Boy, Garcia, hey man, I really
He
hope
had
they
a
don't
quote.
sign
He
him. No, do
he
not
had a
re-sign,
quote
bro.
earlier. I saw a quote from him earlier. It said something like he'll worry about the resigning when it's time. So I was like, that's not
Yeah,
promising.
it's good. That's good.
I don't like that. I don't like how that sounds.
hmm if he loses this match, I know it's clip. Um, even if you don't have a job lined up, bro, just go, bro. Just leave, bro. Being on this shit is not good for you, bro. Um, Will Ospreay versus Tenose Takeshita. Will Ospreay, and I think it's very clear that this is a straight face turn, just the way
Yeah, for
that that
sure.
segment was
They're
like put
going
together.
full on.
Like, I think it was dumb to put him in a Don Callis family anyway. And honestly, I'm glad that
They need a top face bad. I mean, another one
yeah.
because all they got is Brian, who's kind of like in between. I'll never know what the hell he got going on. And then Moxley seemed like he can be a tag with Claudio for a while.
hmm
The only top face you got is Swerve, who's kind of like in between low key. Yeah, Osprey probably a good idea to make him a top face pretty early.
hmm Yeah, let's get him in that into that spot. Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson um for the Crown Championship, the Continental Crown Championship. And if Bryan Danielson loses, he got to shake
Shake
his hand,
that
bruv.
man's hand, bruv. Um,
Why is
Brian and
that?
June
Why
Akiyama,
is that always the
cause nigga,
stipulation with this nigga?
it's all about respect, bro.
Like,
Respect me,
nigga,
nigga.
just beat that
Um,
nigga ass, bro.
Brian Danielson and Jun Akiyama had a match on um Collision.
hmm
It was cool. It was all right. After the match, obviously Eddie Kingston was on commentary because that's Jun Akiyama's his man's. After the match, Brian Danielson is taunting Eddie Kingston. Jun Akiyama slapped the shit out of him. That shit was funny as fuck. And then Brian Danielson low blow Jun Akiyama. Eddie Kingston came in, they got into a little scuffle, and then led to the 6 man tonight. Um, Fun stuff. Brian Danielson been cooking Eddie Kingston on the low on these promos. He took them on to Collision. I forgot what he said, but it was like everything I don't like about Eddie Kingston. He pretty much brought it up, which was nice. So shout out to my goat Brian Danielson.
hmm Uh,
Oh, Eddie Kingston won the match though.
yeah, I don't think that shit does anything for Brian.
I mean, Brian Danielson would want to be a quote unquote triple crown winner. That's definitely something Brian Danielson would want. He might win it.
What a fucking lame, bro.
I mean, that's my guy, but come on, that's definitely up his alley.
Jesus Christ, bro. Um, sorry. Justice sent me a text saying, type Chocobo into Google, and I guess Final Fantasy has like some cool shit with Google. Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
nice. Okay.
Chocobo.
Um,
How do you spell that?
sound it out. No, I'm playing. Uh,
Chocobo.
uh, Chocobo.
Nothing happened. The fuck?
Spelled it wrong, funny.
Oh, it shook a little bit. Oh, a little chocobo was running by. Okay, that's cute.
Final Fantasy tie-in. Yeah, let Eddie Kingston win that shit. I don't really care. Tony Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo for the AEW Women's Championship. Tony Storm, anything else needs to be said?
Oh, they weren't on the show tonight. I'm sure they'll be on Collision or something.
Mhm.
Um, I don't see a reason why Tony Storm will lose this. We know who she's losing to when the time comes. So yeah, Tony
When it's
Storm wins
bo
this one.
when it's boss time.
It's boss time. We got a
Oh,
couple more
sorry.
weeks.
When it's CEO time.
Can she not say
Uh,
boss anymore?
I don't
WWE
know.
own that?
Mm.
Hmm.
Um, Samoa Joe versus Hangman Page versus Swerve Strickland. three-way for the AEW Championship. I'm gonna go Samoa Joe.
Really, I'm gonna go Swerve. I've been saying Swerve gonna win that belt since December. I think
Hmm.
this is the right time to put it on. I mean, yeah, I guess it's probably the best time to do it if we're gonna do it. I don't think Samoa Joe is gonna works as a long term champion anyway. So yeah, just
Hmm.
give it. Let's get it Swerve already. I don't want it on Hangman because I don't think his championship run last time was any good, and we're still establishing his character, his new heel character. So
Still, oh my God.
I don't want to jump into this. Swerve, the crowd is ready for Swerve to be world champion, so let's just give it to him.
As much as uh I agree, but I still don't want them niggas to have it. Um, Next, Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong for AEW Championship. I'm actually gonna go Roderick Strong
Me too. I hope so.
because I feel like they would be doing the Kingdom a great disservice by not letting Roderick Strong get this. Like, what's the point of, AEW does stupid shit all the time. Just do the
What's the
smart
point?
thing,
What's the
bruh.
point of the group if nobody's winning anything?
Yes.
Yeah, give Roddy the belt. This is my thing. Orange Cassidy doesn't need to be in that division anymore. He's been in there for over a year now. He's done literally everything he can with the international championship. He's
And
done.
my thing
Yeah,
is that what has he really done? All the nigga has done is just have open challenges, bruh.
yeah. But I mean, in
Like that's
this,
the ceiling that they as that title gets is open
in the
challenge.
yeah. Besides, yeah. It's just like yeah. I mean, even like this the second run with the belt, it's not obviously you could tell this was never in the plans because they really didn't have anything to do for him. And he was like you
Hmm.
said, just doing open challenges. Yeah. Move Orange Cassidy up to the main event scene, please. I did no point in that. And Roddy done pretty much nothing. Um, the next strong stuff was funny, and then it kind of, after the Kingdom became a thing, it kind of wasn't. I mean, he still does it, but it's not as like a main focus as it was before. Let's have Roddy win that belt. Get Roddy working TV more. I wonder if Kyle O'Reilly's coming back soon. Um,
Oh,
we haven't heard from him. It's been kind of quiet, so maybe he'll come back. I don't know the timetable for Adam Cole, but he didn't look like he's in shape anyway. So yeah, I want Roddy to win it, but I wouldn't be shocked if Orange Cassidy won. But I'm gonna go Roderick Strong.
okay. I agree. Let's give this shitty faction some momentum. Sting, Darby Allin with Ric Flair versus the Bucks in a tornado tag match. This will be Sting's last match.
I think Sting going out on his back, but
Meek Mill
that
style.
that's whoa what
Oh, my
what?
fault.
Hold on, that's crazy. Ay ay ay.
I don't think it was. But keep going.
What were we talking about? You threw me off my track. I wasn't
Main
ready for
event, brother.
Meek Mill talk. Oh yeah, Sting's old school, so I think he'll go out on an L and get pinned. Um, which will be his first loss in AEW.
Oh,
Yeah, and then they have, but
mm,
they do the whole celebration. I'm sure some of his friends will come out and they'll all give him a hug, and that's how we'll sign out for the show. And a real feel good moment for Sting. A hell of a career. One of my favorites.
mm-hmm. I
That's all I
can't.
got.
I don't have much to say about Sting nor this pay-per-view. Um, Quick hits, so then we can talk about NXT. You already mentioned the six-man tag that BCC, Eddie Kingston, and FTR had. Sky Blue defeats Chris Statlander. Will Ospreay speaks, what we already spoke on. Chris Jericho versus Atlantis Junior. Atlantis
Boy,
Junior.
he was trying so hard to keep up with Atlantis.
Yeah.
That was
My fa
huffing and puffing, man.
yeah, my favorite part of the shit was Atlantis trying to pick up Jericho
Powerbomb and then
for a
Atlantis
power
Senior
bomb and it,
helping him out.
yeah, yeah, he was like, damn, this nigga fat. And then Orange Cassidy defeated Nick Wayne. Um And we were talking about this before we turned the record button on. Me and Quan wasn't sure what the fuck happened post match. So we're gonna assume that Daniel Garcia, the best friends, came out and then had a big old scuffle. Because I really don't remember jack shit.
I don't either.
NXT time. Uh this episode of NXT. Uh
A lot better than last week's.
yeah, no, I was gonna say this shit might be the worst one of this year.
Oh, well, it got the worst ratings of this year for sure. Tell you that much.
What did it do ratings wise?
I don't know. I saw a headline as like worst ratings since like July of last year, some shit like that. It was bad. Let me go on Daily Smart real quick. It didn't like a very nice headline. I'll tell
Mm.
you.
Let's just start out with the bullshit. Lyra Valkyria and Tatum Paxley, they announced that they're going to have a tag team. They have a tag team championship match against the Kabuki Warriors. That I thought that was like really cool. And then Rich Holland comes out and he's just like, "Ladies, please get out the fucking ring. I got some shit to say." And then I was just like, "Nigga, why the fuck would you do? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to the champs, man? Or like to your champ, man? Uh,
You don't respect women, clearly. Also, yeah, it did it really bad. It did 570. That's nasty.
deserved." Um,
Nasty numbers. Step it up.
and then Rich Holland comes out and then, just says a whole bunch of bullshit, nothing that really fucking matters. And then he gets hit by whoever the fuck this guy was that was doing the vignettes, the mysterious vignettes, and it's fucking Shawn Spears. And I think it's interesting that they're calling him Shawn Spears.
Me
But
too. I thought the same thing. I was like,
they called him
okay.
Shawn Spears, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna reference the 10 shit all the fucking time. So I was just like, why not just
I mean, to be fair, he would do in the 10 shit as Shawn Spears did. But he was still doing it
mm,
on Dynamite and rampages
yeah.
and shit.
Uh
So QT stayed in AEW, but Shawn Spears came in to WWE. So Cody got one of his guys over here.
yeah. And you know what? I'll say this. I know Shawn Spears is good for the WWE,
Huh? Is he?
but not in this role.
What role?
In
We
the
don't know what his
role,
role is yet.
being on TV is absolutely not the role he should be in. He should not be on TV. He should be back there helping niggas do drills and shit. People that are, coming back from injury, he helps them doing recovery. Same, like him and Tyler Breeze should be in the same role, just helping
He can't.
wrestlers get back on their feet.
He can't be a player coach.
Be it, yeah, just not on my fucking screen.
Well, we're getting a Ridge
Um,
Holland,
yeah,
Shawn Spears feud, so you're gonna have
yeah,
to deal
like
with it.
that's not fire, bro. Like when Seth Rollins was talking about like yeah, like Ty Dillinger was like a person that helped me like recover and get back to the ring. That's something that I could be like, I could appreciate, or I could respect that, I can't hate on that. I could definitely hate on this. I don't understand why we have like, oh my God, bro. Just bad heels, bro. We have like a lot of bad fucking heels on this show.
There's a
Um,
lot of bad everything on these shows. NXT
like
had not been good. I'm sorry.
we got the Good Brothers on here. We got Shawn Spears on here. Gallus, Rich Holland. Like, where are the good Lexus King? Like, where are the good heels at?
We got
I
Carmelo.
guess
That's it. Pretty much.
that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
Kiana James, JC when the time
I thought
when
we were talking about. I thought we were talking about men. I didn't know we were talking about the women
uh,
too.
uh, we were, but I'm just trying to
You ever see that
just an overview.
that little clip of what's that kid named Speed? And he was playing FIFA and he saw the trailer and he was like, "Girls, I want to see men." I don't know why it makes me laugh every time I see it. An idiot.
um Yeah, that's how I feel about NXT, but in the opposite. Like,
Men, I want to see the girls.
yeah, because all the men shit is like really fucking stinky on this show.
You ain't lying.
Um, um, so I cut off NXT. I'm not after the Shawn Spears shit. I was just like, oh, okay, like
Cut it
we
off?
yeah, I cut it off. Absolutely,
Jesus Christ.
I cut it off because you're not gonna about to hit me with the Rich Holland to the fucking to the Shawn Spears, and I think it was like Lexus King right after,
Yeah, it was a little combo. A really bad guy.
and then
Sorry.
you did Gigi Dolan and then the Heritage Cup, dog,
Hold on.
suck
Hold on.
my dick, bruh.
Hold on. The Heritage Cup match was fire.
I don't give a shit. No, I do
That was
not.
the best that was the best Heritage Cup match I've seen on NXT TV.
Low fucking bar. I am so sick of the Heritage Cup shit. I cannot say it enough.
I liked it.
That's great, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm glad there's something on the show that you enjoyed. I cut that shit the fuck off. I would have cut it. I tweeted. I could have cut it off faster if I wasn't in like in disbelief of just a rapid fire bullshit that was in my face. Um, since you like the match, would you like to talk about the Charlie Dempsey winning it from Noam Dar?
Yeah, man. I just think the style of wrestling that Charlie Dempsey does, it fits more in in the kind of the Heritage Cup rules.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's such a technical, more European based style. Noam Dar, I think he's just much better in non kind of like round style. Though his wrestling style is a lot more like fast paced and kind of like they're definitely cheating, but like, it's a lot more fast paced and kind of more of
Fast-paced cheating.
a cruiserweight style. Yeah, just like a heel cruiserweight. And
Mm-hmm.
Charlie's more of just like a traditional grappler. I think that's what really works better with Heritage Cup. I think that's what made me like Heritage Cup. You know, when it was
Mm-hmm.
NXT UK, and why I liked the matches back then. So I'm more interested to see where they go with the Heritage Cup from here. I think that was the right move. No Amdar. They could probably low key. They could probably move the whole metaphor face. To be honest, the
I mean,
crowd wants to cheer. The crowd wants to cheer for Jakara. They want to cheer for Lash.
mhm.
They don't really care about oh boy or Mensa. And then Noam Dar, I think he play a good baby face. So
Yeah, I can't say I care about Oro that much either, bro. All that
yeah,
nigga
he
do is
can.
eat. All he do is eat pins for fucking for Dar, bro. Um, I think that Dar is good. I think just like the Heritage Cup definitely like soured me on him uh for quite some time. So I will be excited to see how he does in not that setting.
Yeah, I want to see him in regular matches again and
So
wrestling more. To be honest,
mhm. The Ilya Mello Tony D'Angelo sit down. I know Tony D'Angelo interrupted and made his way to this.
he said he was like, "Look, Carmelo, I bought your security guards off. You don't have them no more." That was fire. And then he was like, look, Ava, me versus Mello at Roadblock next week. Winner gets Dragonov at Stand and Deliver, which means early predictions. Clearly, Tony D'Angelo is winning that match because Trick is interfering at Roadblock next week, so that we can set up.
Yes, but I really, really do not want to see Tony D'Angelo versus Ilya Dragunov.
Why?
I
It's
feel like
Dragonov. It doesn't matter. It's
yeah,
Dragonov,
I feel
bro.
like the matches will be fine, but I don't think like the story.
That's not main eventing, so it doesn't. I don't think it really matters
Mm,
because Trick Mello are gonna main event.
yeah.
They spent
I
months
mean,
and months on the story.
I mean,
That's the main event. So if I don't think it needs to be the epic match as long as I think because it's going to be in the probably the middle of the show or right before
yeah.
the main
I
event.
mean, if what is it? If it's gonna be Tony D'Angelo, Ilya, yes, then please do not main event. I don't want to see that.
I don't see how it would be anything other than that because it's not going to be Mello versus Dragonov at Stand and Deliver. That doesn't make sense
Yeah.
unless they're gonna have tricks it out
That's
for that
just,
long. That's a long time to tricks it out. You kill all his momentum.
I don't think I think as long as Melo's on the show saying Or as long as they keep referencing Trick or just saying, "Yeah, I smoked that pussy nigga," that'll keep the heat going. But yeah, keeping him off the show for this long would be whatever. But I mean, Ilya main evented enough, so
That's
it's
what
not
I'm
that
saying.
harmful.
So, and then um after that happens, it was like, yeah, let's do that. Um, Du- Carmelo gets in Tony D'Angelo's face. Dragon Out tried to break it up, and then like completely totally oversold the back elbow that Tony D'Angelo accidentally gave him. Like Daniel
Hmm.
flipped out the ring, and then Carmelo Hayes put Tony D'Angelo through a table. So next week it will be Tony D'Angelo versus Carmelo Hayes. I'm
Oh,
not honestly. I'm cool with D'Angelo being in a title match. It's interesting. I think he's
so
wrestles well enough to the point where I don't think it's going to be a bad match at all.
wait, is Roadblocks next week?
Roadblock is next week. Yes.
Oh shit.
If you want to watch the show,
Then that means let me see if I can pull up predictions for that since it's next week. Roadblock. Not
WrestleMania gonna be.
Roadblocks.
They
Yeah,
already got
WrestleMania is soon.
that should come real soon. I got the card right here. If you want to look at it?
Okay,
So
I got it too. Small card.
okay,
We got Wolf Dogs versus Chase U. We're giving that to Wolf Dogs.
are we?
Oh yeah, I am.
Ron got SmackDown duties to do.
Yeah, he ain't the only nigga pulling double duty,
Did you
bro.
did you see that segment?
Yes,
The tag
I
team
did see
segment?
that segment. Yeah,
Yeah,
where
I
the
know what
Good
you're talking
Brothers
about.
was just where the Good Brothers was trying to I have it in the quick hits, but what is it? The Good Brothers was trying to clown Baron Corbin for being on NXT, and I'm just like, nigga, do you know what show y'all on?
Yeah, but they just got there. Feel me?
You know, it's just like
Yeah.
you trying to clown him for being on NXT, getting his career revitalized while you trying to do the fucking same. Lame ass niggas. And then Baron Corbin was just like, yeah, dude, when they say AJ Styles slapped the shit out you, now you here? I say, yeah, get this stupid nigga out of my face, bruh. Um, yeah, I'm going Wolf Dogs. Kabuki Warriors versus Lyra and Tatum. Come on, son. Like,
I've never seen Tatum actually win a match in my life, so I don't think difference now.
yeah.
He ain't winning that.
Um, and I'm also forgetting, Lyra said if she keeps up her part of the bargain, what was the bargain?
Fuck if I know. I don't know.
I forgot what the deal was. Like, hey, if you don't interfere in my matches, we'll tag again or some shit.
Maybe that
Was
sounds
that
like it
it?
makes sense. I don't know.
Okay. That's
If I would
cool.
have watched the show, I would have known.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched the show last week. I feel like that was probably a WWE digital exclusive. You feel me? Or a tweet exchange. Um, Dijak versus Gacy in an asylum match. That's gonna be heat.
Joe Gacy broke out of his straitjacket. They need to get the straitjacket to Roxanne, to be honest. Um,
We'll get to her. And then Carmelo Hayes versus Tony D'Angelo for number one contendership. And then I think we already gave our thoughts on that.
yeah, for sure.
Uh okay. And then quick hits, Kiana James defeats Kalani Jordan.
Hey, yo,
That one bump was like kind of crazy.
2 weeks straight. I'm gonna keep saying Kelani Jordan is really, 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 really good at this. For someone who hasn't even wrestled 50 matches yet, I think the bumps she takes, respect that apron bump, it looked nasty, but if you slowed it down, for the most part, she pretty all right. Like she landed directly on her, like it looked like she hit her head, but she didn't. Like if she hit her, like where she's supposed to land, like that upper shoulder area, kind of like flat out. It looked nasty though. I think she took some really nasty looking bumps last week against Lash as well. So that might be her thing. I always say like the key to a great baby face is I look at Sami Zayn. You gotta really know how to sell moves and kind of like really look like you're taking punishment for that comeback.
Hmm.
Yeah, Kalani Jordan does stuff that some like indie vets and shit, not even indie vets, some WWE vets don't even do. So I think she's on the right path. I would just tweet it. We got to start see if we can get in contact with NXT wrestlers again. Because I want to talk to some of like the PC people, like I mean, like the NIL or
Oh
like
man, dog.
people who,
The fact that we haven't had any women guest the
yeah, that
interview
too.
yet really irks the shit out of me, and I really would like to do that before I hang up my hat.
Yeah, but so like, because I want to know what they're watching to get information from. Like for example, Claudia Jordan. Obviously, we can tell she's RVD is a big
And
inspiration
she
for her.
she said it.
And I saw a tweet the other day. I think maybe yesterday. Carmen Petrovic. She was tweeting about how much she likes Yoshi, not Yoshi, Joshi wrestling. So I
Hmm
would just like I would like to know like what. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Carmen Petrovic. I don't know if she was like watching wrestling previous to this, but I want to know like what drew her to that, and I wonder like what inspired. Like I want to know some of these like NIL people like what are they watching from like the past to really like get some inspiration from.
hmm
Like
Um,
even with like Tiffany, we know like she's like there were definitely a point where she was watching some like all Japan shit. Cause she was doing some like moves I ain't never like Scorpion Deathlocks and shit. Like who does a Scorpion Deathlock? Like what the fuck? It was some like or Indian Deathlock, whatever the fuck. I'm like, who does that? And it was just like, yo, she was doing some like bow and arrow fucking submission. Like, well, what? So I mean, I'm sure Kaiser put her on to some shit. Bianca said that Montez puts her on to shit all the time. So yeah, I would always want to know those kind of things for like people who didn't grow up watching it, like
hmm
what inspires their move set, like what kind of wrestler they want to emulate. But yeah, Kalani Jordan, whatever you're doing, keep doing that. That shit is real good. She looks really good. It's like Sora Ruka all over again. Where like they're just catching it on like immediately.
So Ruka Prodigy, bruh. Or it
She
just
also
sucks
got a
that she's
she also
hurt.
got a vignette. No, on the show she got a vignette.
Hmm
They it was like a over like a drone shot of like an island in the sand that says "See you soon." So I'd imagine that's Sol Ruka who's been on the coconut loop as of late. So we'll see.
You never know, bruh. It might be another AEW individual, bruh.
What if it's like fucking like a I don't even know who's the woman that left recently.
I have no idea. Um,
What if it's like a Layla Hirsch? Oh man, what else happened on NXT? Lonnie Jordan versus Keanu James. It was good for what it was though. Izzy Dame interfered, and then
Good
Keanu,
Brothers defeated Team BBC,
a lot of black people losing on the show. Every everybody with black lost.
except Keanu James.
That's true. So we got a half win. Well, I'll take it.
A half
I
one is
take what we can
crazy.
get.
Uh,
Um, Good brothers.
what is it? Oh
Hey,
no, I was just gonna skip
you
forward.
know, no, Inofe and Malik Blade, y'all never gonna be great until y'all get a name or at least matching gear. One or the other. We gotta do something. It ain't
I
working.
agree.
Um, After the match, Chase U comes out like, yo, what y'all doing, man? Fall back in the line. LWO shows up. They beat up the Good Brothers. And then
You sure that was LWO?
that was LWO, wasn't it?
You sure it
What
wasn't
was it
Axiom
Legado?
and Frazier?
Oh, Axiom and Frazier did come out, but LWO did come out. LWO also came out. So
Okay.
they're planting seeds of what kind of the NXT tag team division is going to be. Like I said before, they need to get the tag belts to LWO. I think that would be actually a good team to win it. Um, so yeah, that's that. What else happened?
Roxanne defeated Jakara in a pretty decent match.
It was fine for what
I
it was.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
I don't.
Dijak defeated. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the Roxanne just smacking people in the locker room. Every week has been the same thing.
I feel like yeah, she goes back to the locker room, get mad, slap somebody, and then starts a fight. Um, I think that I think this week was the most natural fight, like the locker room bickering into a fight where Roxanne, like, yes, she's like visibly upset, like already, and she's like venting her she's already there and she's venting to herself. And then Jakara is just like, hey yo, shut the fuck up, yo. Like,
I'm with Jakara. Shut the fuck up.
yes, I am.
You was in the shower too fucking bad, nigga.
Yeah, Lash. You see, Lash Ash is always washed, so she don't gotta wash it. And
You
then
feel
Roxanne
me?
said, "But what? But you said to me."
She
Start
she
beating
didn't
her
break
ass.
she didn't break a sweat during the Kalani match. Why she was like, fuck it, I can go back out there and do it again. Ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Um so yeah. Ariana Grace. Why did you try to keep the peace in the wrestling ring? I can see backstage, but why are you trying to keep the peace? I'm thinking of the wrong match. Hold on. That was GD Dolan and Jada Parker. Can we just
Mm-hmm.
talk about that now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, first of all, Jada Parker, well, Gigi Dolan runs up on Ava like, yo, what am I doing? And then Ava's like, let's go talk in the office. And Jada Parker's in the office. And she's like, yo, I'm the big
Uh,
time here. I was on World Star Hip
Sorry.
Hop. I don't know if you knew or not. I'm just
That
like, yo,
shit. That shit almost had me call her
what
a
is it,
slur, bruh.
what is it, 2014? Who gives a fuck if you're on World Star Hip Hop
I'm
or not?
saying that shit. That shit had me. I
Uh
almost reacted, bruh.
you was in middle school when World Star Hip Hop was popping. What are we doing? Um yeah, I don't okay. So then Ava was like, yo, y'all can just wrestle then. What's up? And then Jada Parker defeats Gigi Dolan because Ariana Grace was like, stop the violence. And I just don't understand why Ariana Grace was upset about them wrestling in a wrestling match. It's not like they were fighting backstage like in the parking lot. They were in the ring at their job. What are we doing?
Violence just makes her sad, bruh.
I guess so.
I feel the same too, bruh. Just stop the
Stop the
fighting,
violence.
bruh. What's next?
Can't we all just get along?
Dijak defeated Crucifino.
He looked all right out there. Luca Cristofino,
Yeah,
he didn't look bad.
yeah. I thought that match was pretty good. And then Von Wagner defeated Lexus King.
Boring.
Dog, when I cut that bitch on last week, and I saw Obi Femi and Alexis King, I I hope, I really hope that he get good one day.
No, he's not. Bro, it's over for Lexus King.
Cause my nigga,
It's over. He's 35 years old. He stinks.
that nigga's 35.
No, he's not 35, but he's in his 30s.
Yeah, it might be time, brother.
Pillman died in 90 what? 7? 96?
I don't think that's how we have to determine his age, bruh.
I'm just saying he
Let's
had to be
just say
born before 96.
let's just go to Google, bruh. He just turned 30. Or like
How old is
yeah,
he?
he's 30 now.
94 or whatever. Same shit.
And he debuted in 2017. So
That's what I'm saying. He's just not good. It's just what it is. I'm with him. I'm the same way I feel about Gigi Dolan at this point. Gigi Dolan been
hmm
wrestling for a good amount of time. It's just not good. It is what it is.
How old is she? Cause
Gigi Dolan?
she might want to hang it up too. She's only 26.
She's only 26. She wrestling what since 2018, 2016, 2015.
Damn, my nigga, she younger than me.
Now you feel old, right? Talking about me because I saw Mortal Kombat in theaters. Look at you.
She need to figure it out. Because if I have to figure it out, you definitely got to figure it out. Because
She
life
from
getting hard
Atlanta?
out here.
I know she's from Atlanta.
Explains a lot.
You
Um,
you ain't lying. Actually, she's from Douglasville, Georgia. That sounds wild racist. So you don't know that. Douglasville,
you seen them vignettes where she was talking about her mama, how she was living with her mama, bruh. You know Dougville not a nice place to live, bruh.
20 miles west of Atlanta, of the Atlanta metro area.
She's not Atlanta.
She is not Atlanta. It's very black. She definitely around niggas. 65% black.
Hmm.
Hey, you feel me?
I will not comment any further.
Someone DM'd me about Gigi Dolan because they knew her because they were from that area. That's all I'm gonna say. Someone personally DM'd me and said, "Oh yeah, I know her. I know how she get down." That's all. That's all I got. Though you feel me? Shout out to her.
I'm not going to say any more because that concludes our episode of
That
the
it?
War Report. Yeah, that's it. I will not comment further. Um, You can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/, the A Show RNC. Um, you can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan on Twitter at the Comeback Spot. You can follow me, Cyrus at Cyrus on TWR. Everything is in the show notes, all our socials, where you can follow us. Um, Lock in with us. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff. We're gonna There's gonna be doing Mania stuff soon, so get excited for that. And then we gotta do stand and deliver stuff. I'm going to be going for spring break, which is basically going to be the week before Mania. No, 2 weeks before Mania. So hopefully the stand and deliver card is already done and finished because I will not be going to Philly, but I will be going to Los Angeles and watching Mania with all my friends. So
Hey.
that's going to be a lot of fun. That is it. Bye bye.